You know, this is going to be an interesting video, both because I need to have content that is going out for the time that I'm going to be spending in New York and Philly and all that, but also because there's a video I made ages ago, and you and I, the audience and me, and by extension my comment section, you are going to be the judge over whether or not a video that I made violated YouTube's policies on hate speech. For community guidelines purposes. Now, I recognize that merely by doing this video, I may actually get another, like, month-long strike on my channel if, in fact, this video is hate speech. But, you know what? Let's fucking find out. So, years ago, there was this movement, let's go ahead and say. We'll just go ahead and call it the Pumpkin Saga. Shago Sisters, what are you doing? Making content. But there's this thing called the Pumpkin Saga, and it was because it was stemmed from the atheist movement at the time going hard against the NIFB, because the NIFB were starting to do a straight pride event in Florida. Now, for those who don't know what the NIFB is, the NIFB are the New Independent Fundamental Baptist Church. They are, if you're new to my content, they are effectively the Westboro Baptist Church on steroids and also global. Like, every single joke and meme and thing about the Westboro Baptist Church being the essentialized version of Christian hatred, think of that times 20. The Westboro Baptist Church says the gays will burn. The NIFB has Steven Anderson, who says he wishes that the Taliban would take over the United States so that it would be legal for him to kill the gay people. Like, there is... You think that these people are going to burn in hell levels of hatred by Christians. And then there is the version of hatred that comes entirely from the groin, where all you want to do is kill them. Now, Steven Anderson is banned in several countries, 34 of them to be exact. You know exactly what rule to look up now. But during the height of this, I figured memeing on Steven Anderson would be fun. There was a lot of content done about the NIFB from people like me and Holy Kool-Aid and Jimmy Snow, and hell, even Mike Winger made a video about how bad the NIFB was, and he's a piece of shit. But during that whole thing, I made this. Now, what you are going to see is a video that is technically on my channel. Technically. It's not really on my channel anymore because YouTube removed it a long time ago. A little more preamble before we get into things. Why was it called the Pumpkin Saga? Well, it was because one of the top NIFB pastors, Tommy McMurtry, had a pumpkin on his desk for a whole sermon. And Jimmy Snow made a joke, passing joke, that Tommy McMurtry may possibly, maybe, hopefully, might be sexually attracted to pumpkins. Might want to, you know, thrust inside a pumpkin, if you know what I mean. Might want to feel the insides of a pumpkin turn into pie, if you know what I mean. But during that whole time, it became a meme to call their church and ask if Tommy McMurtry was sexually attracted to pumpkins. And usually a response would be given of like a laugh or hatred or what have you. So we never actually got any answer as to whether or not Tommy McMurtry was sexually attracted to pumpkins. So as far as I'm concerned, he may or may not be an alleged pumpkin fucker. But my focus isn't on Tommy. My focus was on Steven Anderson. So I did this.
Every marriage I've ever performed has been a gay marriage. You know, I'm in a gay marriage. Because gay means queers. If you go to a marriage and it's not gay, something's wrong with that marriage. If you're at the wedding and people aren't gay, something's wrong. You know, and that sounds weird to you because gay means queers. You don't even have to go back that far, and that's what it meant. I mean, how old is the Flintstones? Gay stones meet the gay stones. Have a yabba dabba do time. A dabba do time. We'll have a gay old time. Cheerful, happy, friendly. Oh, well, you know, what do you have against gay people? I say, no, absolutely nothing. I love gay people. I'm gay. You know, I'm in a gay marriage. I hope one of your children turns out to be gay. I'm like, I hope they all turn out to be gay. I'm gay. I'm the sodomite. I'm the pervert. Obviously, later on, the marriage might be on the rocks, but good night. If you're at the wedding and people aren't gay, something's wrong.
I'm gay.
So, this was, I'm gonna go ahead and say, my magnum opus. Except there's a problem with this video. And it's a problem I need you to solve for me. So, apparently, this video violated the content. Can't be viewed on YouTube, can't earn revenue. It's not affected. My channel no longer has a strike due to this. So I am to begin the review of the YouTube guidelines to figure out where I fucked up in making a YouTube poop about a man who has openly said that gay people should be shot to death by the United States government. So here we are. Upon review, we've determined that your content violates our guidelines, and we have removed it from YouTube. We know that this might be disappointing, but it's important to us that YouTube is a safe place for all. If content breaks our rules, we remove it. Cool. Let's go ahead and take a little peruse down that policy guideline and see exactly what I violated. Well, this isn't fucking helpful. Which policy did I violate? Is it spam? Is it impersonation? Is it external links? Is it the fake engagement policy where boobs may be put on the screen? Is it the playlist policy? Whatever the fuck that is? Is it any additional policy? What about sensitive content? Is this nudity and or sexual content? Is this a thumbnail? I just know. I know the thumbnail policy is about other things here. And, is it child safety? Is this not safe for children? Well, I would agree they're actually right. Steven Anderson's not safe for children. Is it about suicide, self-harm, or an eating disorder? I feel like there's a lot of content on YouTube that violates that one. Is it vulgar language? Oh, well, yeah, it is fucking vulgar language. It probably is. You know, the weird thing about my brain is I just tried to think of a bunch of different swear words to use in that sentence, and I actually forgot all the swear words except the fuck one. Weird. I wonder if this video is going to get taken down for copious amounts of the fuck word. Man, I can imagine what it's going to be like when the fuck word gets this video taken down off the internet. That's not going to happen because I've sworn less in this video than I do on the average video going after biblical gender roles. So, yeah, holy fucking shit, it's fucking vulgar, isn't it? What about the violent or dangerous content? Well, that's what Steven Anderson does. But I don't think it's any of that. Violent graphic. Ooh, the hate speech policy. Maybe it's this one. Let's take a look here. All right, YouTube, what's your hate speech policy?
True or false?
Yeah.
If you make a video that compares people to animals or bugs because of their race or nationality, that could result in a strike on your channel.
Yes, it could.
The answer is true.
Okay, cool.
Hate speech is not allowed on YouTube.
Correct.
We remove content promoting violence or hatred against members of protected groups.
Yeah. No, the fuck you don't. You only do that when the channels are small enough to not make you a fuck ton of money. Else you'd have taken Michael Knowles off the internet when he tried to say that we should genocide the trans people. You know? Oh, I wasn't aware I was walking into this and getting comedy. Let's continue. I can't wait for my basic boss to lie to me more.
Including but not limited to race, gender, sexual orientation, or religious affiliation.
Okay.
We may allow content that includes hate speech, like news coverage of world events, if the primary purpose is educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic in nature. But this is not a free pass to promote hate speech,
okay.
And it's important that the purpose of the video is not to directly encourage violence or promote hatred against individuals or groups. Let's take a look at a few examples. A creator uploads a video using slurs to describe members of a religious group.
Okay. Pretty sure I've actually seen that on YouTube plenty, but okay.
And goes on to say the world would be better off without these people.
Okay, again, I've seen Steven Anderson stuff on YouTube. He's had a channel banned though, so you know what? We'll take it.
In another video, a documentary features interviews with people from 2 different religious groups, during which the interviewees use derogatory words. Do either of these videos violate our community guidelines? Yes.
Yeah,
the first video violates our hate content policy. YouTube does not allow use of slurs with the intent to attack, dehumanize, or degrade members of protected groups. But what about a documentary that shows people promoting hate speech? Would that be okay? To learn that and more about our policies around hate content, go to the YouTube Help Center article linked here, or use the link in the description.
So, I have the vaguest, foggiest memory of the reason this video got taken down was because it was considered hate speech. Now, while none of what YouTube said here is actually accurate to what's on the actual platform, let's go ahead and pretend for a moment that they're right. So does this video violate hate speech? Well, let's go ahead and say here, I'm going to appeal the decision. Thank you for your input. We'll send you an email when our review is done, generally within 72 hours. To check the status, go to your dashboard and select the channel violations card. But my channel doesn't have any violations anymore. So, I guess we're here now. So now, I leave it to you guys in the comment section below to tell me whether or not this video violated any of the things that YouTube threw in as their hate speech policies or any other policy they might have. If you want to do some digging or reading, hell, maybe you can go ahead and make this your recent hyperfixation, and you know what? You can lawyer me. Find out ways in which I am wrong here. If you find one, let me know in the comments. But otherwise, I just reviewed the video live on one channel, and it's going to go up as a video on another channel, so I guess we're rolling the dice on whether or not this is actually hate speech. Insert end video tagline here. Hey, I just quickly want to give a thank you to all of my wonderful patrons who keep this show running. YouTube and Twitch are a pretty bumpy ride at the best of times, and the stability that Patreon provides me is worth more than I can say here. I'd also like to thank each and every one of my $20 and up patrons here, and they would be Red Joker, Britzkrieg, Cameron, Dren, Jemshin, Smiling DM, Poundini, Mabbity Babbity, Naomi, Isaac, Nixie-chan, the Oberon team, Agamotto, Jordan, Ravi, Giuni, Kiratorian, Prisma, all of you, I'm not saying that part, and Starlight. And finally, thank you to everyone else that helps keep this channel alive. While you're here, why not check out another video? And thank you for watching.